Welcome to the Daily Meal for Wednesday, the 30th of December, 2020. We're going to start off today's video with a look at this. And this is from the Millwall Football Club official site, millwallfc.co.uk. And what it is, it's two more players getting contract extensions triggered through various actions on the pitch. And those two players are Tom Bradshaw and Ryan Leonard. So they've got an extra year on both of their contracts, and the club's put out this little picture and the story, and it says Millwall Football Club is delighted to announce that Tom Bradshaw and Ryan Leonard have triggered extensions in their contracts, ensuring they will stay at the Den for a further 12 months. Bradshaw has made 72 appearances, scoring 13 goals since he's moved to the Lions from Barnsley, initially on loan in the summer transfer window of 2018, whilst midfielder Leonard has found the back of the net 5 times in 81 appearances since joining the club from Southend United. The 28-year-old striker has 3 goals to his name so far in 2021, while Leonard, the same age, has filled in admirably in numerous positions throughout the campaign. He has scored twice this season, one outstanding effort at Wycombe Wanderers in a 2-1 Sky Bet Championship win. So you've got Ryan Leonard there, Tom Bradshaw getting another year, so they'll be here next season, 2021-22, and they join Bart Biedkowski, who got his contract extension last week, and that was in the video I did last week, if you saw that. So looking to the future, we've got these players lined up for next season, which is good because players whose contracts run out in the summer can start talking to agents and other clubs from January the 1st. If they have less than 6 months left on their contracts, they can start talking to other clubs so they can line a new job up. So they won't be doing that because they'll be here next season. I don't know if that's good or bad. They've done okay. They haven't set the world alight, but yeah, could we do better? Possibly, but we'll have to wait and see. We're going to take a look now at this story from News at Den, which is newsatden.co.uk, and it's a statement from Gary Rowett about the transfers coming up and the calls he's been making. And it says, like being Burton manager, Millwall boss on transfer talks as Lions hope to confirm new recruitment chief. It says Millwall have held discussions with a number of agents and clubs this week as they continue their effort to add to their squad, with Lions boss Gary Rowett reminded of his time in charge of Burton Albion when he oversaw the signing of players. That's because Rowett has been without a head of recruitment since Alex Aldridge left for the same role at Stoke City in August. Millwall hope to confirm Aldridge's successor this week. It has meant that Rowett, as well as assistant Adam Barrett and technical coach Joe Carnell, have had to share that extra work that is usually the responsibility of the department head. Rowett made Robbie Weir his first ever signing as a full-time manager in May 2012, bringing the midfielder to Burton on a free transfer. Coincidentally, in January 2014, Rowett signed former Millwall striker Gary Alexander from Crawley Town. I assume that's also for Burton. Some of that workload on Rowett and his staff should ease heading into the new year with the new recruitment in chief in place. At the moment, it's like being back as Burton manager, where I'm making a lot of calls, Rowett said. We still got recruitment staff in the building who are working hard to see what all the options are. Myself, Joe and Adam are working hard. I've probably had 5 conversations with agents on Tuesday afternoon about various players. We've had conversations with clubs. We know January is always a difficult window, but we're open to be active within this window. As we know, to get the players we want is a challenge. It's not easy. Maybe players have other interests from perceived bigger clubs in this division, or maybe from clubs that can pay more money in wages. But we'll do what we normally do. We want to be ambitious. We want players who can make us better. So for that reason, we might have to be patient. We're all certainly working incredibly hard because not having that head of recruitment in the building makes it more of a workload for everyone else. So you see there, so Rowett's making the calls, but they're gonna appoint the new chief of recruitment this week. So what happens then? He's going to take over, or is Rowett still going to be making still doing most of the legwork, and they're going to ease this guy in? Does this guy know what he's doing, or is he a newbie? I mean, Alex Aldridge, he was the guy who actually set up the News at Them website and then sold it on to the Southwark News. So he was like he come from the Millwall fan base. Is the new guy going to come from the Millwall fan base? Or is he going to be a football insider? Is he going to be like a pseudo agent, or what is he going to be? Is he going to be like an ex-football player who's become a scout? Yeah. I don't know, bit weird, that one. Bit weird. He said he's had 5 conversations with agents about various players. So is that about players going out or players coming in? Are we going to have 5 players coming in? I can't see how we're going to sign 5 players. So some of them must be players going out. I think the only player Millwall have lined up to sign already is like a youngster from Chatham Town, like a 16-year-old. They've signed him up for the under 23 team, I think. They did that in December. But I think it's a bit. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know. This is a bit of a weird story. This one. Gary Rowett is saying, "Oh, I'm doing all the work," but then the new guy's gonna come in and he's gonna take over, or so if we sign these players and they're absolute duds, who's gonna get the blame for that? The new guy or Gary Rowett, because he's been making all the calls? You know, I don't know why. Seems to me Garrett Rowett's putting a stake down, saying, you know, I'm the one calling the shots here, ahead of this new guy coming in. So I don't know. I assume Gary Rowett's not the point making his appointment. So Steve Kavanagh's appointing him, or John Berylson, or the board as a whole appointing this guy that's coming in. Seems to me it's a bit weird. Gary Rowett making his statement about all the work he's doing and all the calls he's making ahead of just trying to undercut the new guy's legs before he's even started the job. And I'm not being funny, but if you've already got the guy lined up, why isn't he starting already? Maybe he's got another job he can't leave. I don't know, but bit of a weird one, because the window opens on January 2nd. That's 3 days away, and you haven't announced him yet, and you're going to throw him in, telling him to get things done. Yeah, a bit of a weird one, that. Final story today is this, also from Mill Football Club website. The Lionstore. The Lionstore is now closed until Monday the 4th of January. And they're blaming the Tier 4 restrictions. And there's no more click and collect orders. You can only order online. So if you want to do that, do that. And I'm going to say thank you for watching. Bye for now.